Good morning, everyone. My name is Gagliardi Bebe Teresa. Today, we will be guiding you through understanding how to read time using both analog and digital clocks and telling calendar, days, weeks, and months. But before that, let me read our objective first. At the end of our lesson, you are expected to be able to accurately read and tell time using analog and digital clocks and identify the days, weeks, and months on a calendar. Next, students will demonstrate an appreciation for the importance of the time management and organization in their daily lives. Next, students will be able to manipulate the hands on an analog clock to represent specific times and record dates accurately on a calendar. Now, let's begin. Next, students will be able to manipulate the hands on an analog clock to represent specific times and record dates accurately on a calendar. Now, let's begin.
There are two types of clock, analog clock and digital clock.
Let's start first with an analog clock. Analog clocks is a timepiece that display the time using hands on a dial. It typically includes an hour hand, minute, and sometimes a second hand which rotates around the clock's face to indicate the current time. The hour hand, this shorter hand indicates the hour. The minute hand, this longer hand indicates the minute. The clock face, this is marked with numbers 1 to 12 representing the hours. The hour hand moves slowly, completing one full rotation in 12 hours. The minute hands move faster, completing a full rotation in just 60 minutes or 1 hour. The hour hand moves slow. So how to read time? Here, we can see that the short hand is pointing at 1 and then the long hand is pointing at 12. That means the hour is 1 and it indicates 1 o'clock. Next is how to read minutes. The longer hand indicates the minute. It takes 60 minutes for the minute hand to make a full turn. Each number on the clock represents 5 minutes. Here, we can see that the long hand is pointing at 2. Each number on the clock represents 5 minutes. That means it's 10. So, the time is 10:10. Example, as you can see in this image, the short hand is pointing at 2. And then, the long hand is pointing at past 10. That means the time is 2:12. Another example is this. The short hand is pointing at 9. The long hand is pointing at 12. This means that the time is 9 o'clock. Now, let's move forward to digital clock. Digital clock display the time using numbers to show the hour and minutes. This format is quite simple. Digital clocks typically show the hour followed by a colon and then the minutes. For example, 10 colon and then 25 means it is 10:25 or 25 minutes past 10. For example, 10 colon. Now let's put what we learned into practice. On the following slide, you will see both analog and digital clocks. I will give you a moment to identify the time shown on each slides.
Now let's proceed to calendar. A calendar is a systematic of organizing days and relation to the sun, moon, or other celestial body, typically in a physical or digital format that displays the days of the weeks and months. Calendar are used to um, keep track of time, plan and schedule, and record important dates. Days. It is a unit of time that consists of 24 hours. We use days to measure our daily activities, schedules, and routine. So there are 7 days in a week, and these are first Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So these are the 7 days in a week. So a weeks is a group of 7 days. We use weeks to plan our schedule, set goals, and track our progress. And in a paper calendar, um, we use a we see an abbreviation of week. So SUN stands for Sunday, and then MON stands for Monday, Tuesday, TU or TUS as Tuesday, WED stands for Wednesday, and THU stands for Thursday, Fry as Friday, and Sat for Saturday. So these are the abbreviation of days, week. And month is typically has around 4 weeks, but some months have 5 weeks due to extra days. So week 1 is, for example, here May 1, May 1 to 7. That's the week 1, and next is week 2 from May 8 to 14. That's week 2, and then May 15 to 21 is week 3, and then week 4, May 22 to 28, and the remaining days are May 29 to 31. So I have here example. So what day is 6, as you can see in the picture. This is aligned to TUE or TUE. That means 6 is Tuesday. Another example is, how about this one, about 22? Asa man siya nalay nakasulod okay sa THU. So again, what THU means? Okay, Thursday. Now let's proceed to month. Month is a unit of time that consists of approximately 31 or 38 days. It's based on lunar cycle, with each month corresponds to 1/12 of a solar system. 1/12 in a solar system. It is a unit of time used in calendar to divide the year into manageable periods, and it is a year, and in a year there are 12 months. So these are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Is there any clarification questions? Okay, again, how many hours consist in a day? It's 24 hours. And how many days is in a week? Okay, it's 7 days, and those are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And how many months is there in a year? Again, how many? Okay, very good. It's 12 months. And those are? Okay, very good. So And then lastly, how do you prioritize your task in your daily life, daily schedule? Okay, now we're going to have an activity. You, what you're going to do is you're going to write it on a one whole sheet of paper. You're going to record what day and month is being shown, for example. So the 22 here is on nakas siya sa Thursday. So 22 is Thursday on May. That's all for today class. Goodbye and thank you.